Hey traders, what's happening? Thanks for being here. Episode 404. It's our 404 traveling error episode. My god, I don't even know how many miles were just crossed from this morning to now. I just got home. I've not unpacked. I haven't even turned my lights on, so just got here as soon as I could. And yeah, we're gonna do this thing. All right. We can't take breaks, man. All right. So, hey, cool stuff though. On the plane ride, I worked, and you see that thumbnail, chat? Give me some feedback on that thumbnail. That's like the best thumbnail I've ever made. I like really went hard on trying to figure out like wording and stuff, and you know, creating like outlines and all that. So it was fun, man. It was a lot of work. It was tedious, but hey, we got it done, dude. So I'm just gonna keep trying to up my thumbnail game. Compete with these, you know, scrubs out there. Okay, so pretty much the topic of conversation is just Bitcoin live. Yep. Well, we're literally live, and this is literally Bitcoin live. So okay, not clickbait. So you know what's happening. It seems like we're trying to break this down sloping resistance, and we failed. Right? We failed, but we're still above the 20 moving average, the 50, and the 200. So still above all three moving averages, even on a failure here. So this high, this miniature swing high, it's a higher high, right? So we know this area where we are. I mean, it's kind of contradicting itself a little bit because you've got that rising wedge that you have the false breakouts of, right? And then we've got the 786 up here, which is kind of like the entry. So it's like, how do you break this? How do you get there? Well, we were talking about yesterday the hypothetical of the divergence, right? Just bearish divergence that would show up when we would start making higher highs closer to the target up here, but we have not yet done that. We're trying, man, and it very well still could play out. You know, just give it time, right? And so if we can get up there, that'd be wonderful. Get your orders filled on the shorts, see what happens. And if you don't know how to mess with these ciphers, you're about to find out, dude. You're about to find out. I'm talking like right now. So bear with me. I've been up. I did not sleep much last night. I mean, just bear with me on this one, okay? On this education segment, all right? Just give me an asterisk or something. All right. Our clean slate. Our canvas. We're gonna do this thing, man, alright? Oh, it's got all Logan's stuff. His colors and all that. Okay. Oh my god. I can't even spell Bearish Cypher. Right. Okay. There we go, man. Alright. So just one of your harmonics, alright? Get out your XABCD tool, and you know, if you can find it, that's great, but we're just going to plot it, all right, for the sake of education. So you're going to have one impulse from X to A, right? It doesn't really matter what it is, but when we retrace from X to A, we make our B, right? We're going to run up between a 38% retrace and a 50% retrace, no higher. No higher, because that could be putting you in territory for another type of harmonic, and you got to be mindful of that. I mean, this is like why having, you know, having this book right by you is such a good idea, or you know, whatever your cheat sheet is. All right, so after we hit B, we hit a 50% retrace or 38% retrace, we would sell off, and we'd make a lower low than A, right? And that would be between 113% and 141.4%. All right, so right here, 113%. I'm gonna write all these down. 1414. It can go as deep as it wants right here. Okay, no lower than the 1414 though on these. Okay, that's pretty freaking deep, man. All right, and then we're gonna C to D, right? Where we are, we're gonna be looking for a retrace, 78% retrace. I'm talking about X to C. You retrace 78.6% of the way. And that's what it turns into. All right, and then from B to C, we would have a between a 100 or 127.2% retrace and a 200% retrace. So right here's a 140% retrace. That's completely fine. So this is your pattern, your bearish cipher pattern. All right, and I'm just gonna break it down one more time for you. X to A, right? You retrace, you'd fib from high point to low point to get that. Right at the 50% retrace, okay? High to low gives you your B. And then you break down and you find your 1414. You go from the low point on A to the high point. B, 1414. All right? And then to get this one, to get the, you know, between the 1272 and 200%, you go from the high point on B to the low point on C. And that gives you almost a 1414, which we know 1414s in this situation can be really good. Remember Bitcoin on the bullish Garley. All right, that was our entry, and we were kings. Okay, and then lastly, high to low. Here it is. From X to C, you retrace 78.6% of the way. That's it. All right. That's how you would fib these. If you didn't have this, thank you computers, thank you TradingView for such a cool tool. If you didn't have it, you'd have to do it this way. So it's good. I think it's really good. If you're trying to study these and master Fibonacci, it's a really good way to just plot like that and keep getting used to it. Like what I did when on my thumbnails today, like all those different letters and stuff, I had to like go through this process of learning how to like make those outlines work, and I did it like repetitively over and over and over. So now it's like more, you know, condensed in my mind, I guess. All right, or consolidated. I guess when I sleep, I'll get consolidation for the knowledge I gained today on Photoshop. So that's it, man. I mean, like, okay, I guess I can write it down too. We can go that much further. All right. So you just witnessed me doing all that. Okay. So this is just going to take a second, all right? X to A, all right? And we would actually do, I'm going to do it like this, okay? Because this is like weird. I'm just going to do from wherever this number is from letter to letter, but I just showed y'all how to do each one of them, right? So, so X to B, we know that retrace is between a 38.2% and a 50% retrace. And then you've got A to C, right? A to C between a 113% retrace and a 141.4% retrace. And then you've got B to C, but we have to call it B to D. That's why it can be confusing, but it's like you have to do it a certain way, I guess. Like in terms of trying to educate. Look at 127.2% retrace to a 200% retrace, all right? B to D. And then X to D, which we know that's really X to C for our fibs. I just don't, you get it, right? X to D is 78%, right? 78.6%. That's it. All right, so here they are. Here it is. Here retraces. Okay, man. Wait. Retrace. And retrace. Make it good. That's it, dude. All right. Bask in the glory of the education. It's just far too late. And I'm so exhausted, man. Oh my God. But hey, if I schedule a stream, man, come on, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and save this real quick too, so I have it for me later, so I can implement it into my stream deck, you know. Okay. Oh, duh. All All right, actually, we're not done yet. Okay, remember, that's great, right? All this stuff. But if you know all this stuff and you don't know how to trade it, you're screwed, right? So you're looking for a 78% retrace. Let's just say the best case scenario happened and we hit our target, right, of entry. You know, short tool. Where's the short tool? Okay, so, you know, you can have a stop as tight as you want, whatever, okay? But you're looking for, and you got to do this, okay? You would fib once we hit that and started reversing our price action from C, the low, first anchor point, to D, the high point. All right, your first target, I think we all know this. I think we're getting to know it, right, y'all? We're getting to know it. Everyone is great. First target is, that's right, the 382. Oh, come on, dude. What in the world is that? The second target, the 618. I'm trying to get this, dude. It's kind of annoying sometimes. It can be, I guess. Okay, perfect. 618, whatever. And, you know, last target could be debatable. Some people are going to be like way more Hail Mary on it than others, right? So you can go the 886, 100%, or 1272. You really can do any of those, but like, you know, 100% is completely fine for a third target, dude. Like, whatever. Okay, so that's like how the trade would work. You would get into a zone when you start seeing bearish divergence. So you don't use these patterns by themselves. Remember, it's like just like a Gartley or a harmonic pattern, coinciding variables. Look for your receding volume on higher prices. Look for the trend to be bearish. Okay. Look for, you know, all that, man. All those combined variables, and that's going to give you a higher success rate on these trades. Okay, that's what it's all about. So now we're good, right? Now we're good. Targets 382, 618, 100%. Boom. If you enjoyed that education session, please hit that like button, the bell, the sub. Heck yeah. My life for you. Okay. And now I'm just copying something real quick. It's pretty good right there. All right. Cool, dude. Oh, man. Where are my pictures, man? I understand. Oh, there it is. Kangage. Kangage for all. We did it, man. What's up, chat? We're gonna get to the engagement right now. Alright, sorry. We just had to get that done, man, before my brain stops. Okay. Completely. What's up, Dan, man? What's up, Nick? Shaylin, dude. What's up, man? Peter Pie, Morgan. Yeah, Journey Home, I guess, good. I mean, it was just... Journey Home's Journey Home, dude. Alright. Hey, Julia. Good to see you. What's up, Bradford, dude? Long time no see, man. Kappa. What's up, Robert A? Moz. Man. What's up, Melissa Stewart? Good to see you, as always. Simple Beast Lesson, man. What's up, dude? Rami. Welcome, man. He says Kangs. Kangs indeed. That's right. Anthony Rosano really likes the music. Good, dude. Good, man. Glad you dig it, dude. Me too. Julia had a productive day off. Heck yeah. Satoshi. Jimmy, hello. Julia, that Discord conversation we all had, like, I think my second night for, yeah, it was like, yeah, I think it was Saturday night, Sunday night. It was so funny. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. I don't remember. I honestly can't remember the last time I've laughed like that. It's been, I can't remember. I literally don't have any idea. So that's good, right? You start a trader looking good. Yeah, right, dude. It's more like looking completely exhausted, dude. All right, I look like homeless. Okay. Let me about on. Nothing's on. The only thing that's on in my house is a computer. Good thing we got the double chimes out of the way. Hey, Dan and Melissa, thanks so much for the 24 freaking 20. Love y'all.
Is that a joint?
Oh, feels so good. Let's do a few more of this.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Okay. Because we had to make up for a lot of the, you know, the tips when I wasn't there.
Is that a joint?
Sorry. Thank you. Also, we're just going to do this one too. Dude, who remembers Jeopardy, dude? How lit was that? Everything got overshadowed because of the trip. It feels almost like a dream that we did that. I like left the next freaking morning right after Jeopardy. So we'll do that again real soon. Okay. I'm like freezing too because it's so cold here now. There's like no heat on. Thank y'all for the 2420. Y'all are freaking amazing. Thanks so much. Okay. Dang. Is it just music? Yeah, Nikia, it's just music. We don't do TA here. We just do things. I'm playing the guitar. Yeah, that's right. It was an awesome time, Julia. It really just took everything out of me. I'm like literally dead right now. Thanks, Prospect, man. Good to see you, dudes. Buddy Sensei. Buddy Sensei. Sorry, just missing. Just reading chat. Wow, I can't even talk anymore. What's up, Kiki Coolin? How you doing, man? How you doing? Dreams are dreamy. That's it, dude. That's it. Hey, Mr. Beatty, man. 1G Project. Hello, man. 3 white soldiers. That is incorrect. What's up, Locos Free? Sure thing, dude. Anytime, man. That's what we live for, man. Empowering others. What you talking about, Garley, dude? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Dad. Lily Breath, man. Holy crap, dude. Dad.
Lonely Probes tipped $59.58. LA House Fund.
Thanks, bro, man. Dude, holy crap, man. Dude, that bar was amazing. Well, it was a fun experience to hang out with y'all, but my god, you know, and the bartender was cool too. Remember his name? I bet you don't, dude. His name was Tony, dude. And, man, you know, that waiter though, dude. Holy crap. Bad service, but it's okay, man. It's okay because it was so wonderful. Like I couldn't even, I didn't even know the service was that bad. Like really, I think y'all knew better than me. I was just like going with it, dude. So thanks, man. 5958, yeah, dude. Let's give me a shack over there on Venice Beach, dude. I'll stream on the supercomputer and then just go to the beach in IRL stream and get wrecked, man. That was such a fun trip, though. I mean, I'll be coming back at some point this year for sure. I mean, and now there's like that girl that I met. So like, you know, next time I come back, I'll actually be able to, like, I'll hang out with her too. Like, it'll be fun. So grow green, dude. Is it a bullish pattern once the target is reached? What you talking about, Kiki, man? What's up, J-Dog? Hey, Barrel, how you doing? Hey, Barrel. I saw that. Yeah, I need to do clip art. I was driving, though, and I'm, like, exhausted, so it was very dangerous for me to, like, do anything, like, you know, can't do clip art if I'm dead, right? You guys should. What's up, Raymond Santos, dude? Positive vibes indeed, man. Jepark TA was awesome. Yeah, dude. I think we're gonna have to change the name because of copyright, everyone's saying, dude. Okay. Sorry, what's B&B, man? Yeah, I put on the list. Sorry, man. We haven't gone very far in the stream just because, like, we did education, and, I mean, I'm trying to, like, catch up, man. I guess, dude. Alright. Ethereum. I think we came to the conclusion that Ethereum is probably in a rising wedge. Okay. I mean, just think about it. All right, huge impulse down, and now you're consolidating. It's upsloping. Two upsloping converging trend lines. Rising wedge. Remember, that was a trivia one. 1G project. Is it falling wedge? No. It is rising wedge, man. Sweet. So, no telling, man. This thing could obviously break the upside, run up to 150 again, right around the area and dump. I mean, we're just inside of it, right? It's funny, though, because you have a rising wedge within a rising wedge. So it's wedgeception. All right. So it would make sense, though, if we broke this, it would put us at the very bottom of the fractal of this larger, much larger pattern. All right. And we also know, like, running up to like 200 or 190, that puts us at a really good entry for a short for that daily bearish, potential daily bearish Gartley. All right. So that's it, man. I mean, that's literally nothing more to talk about Ethereum, dude. Okay. Oh, XRP, man. We were going to be kings, dude. Nope, we were going to be stablecoin. So stablecoin, man, just holding in there. Just whatever, dude. We know what's going to happen if we break, but we're just waiting to break. We're definitely about like 90% to the apex of the triangle, right? If you want to call it that. Two converging trend lines. Hey, that was a trivia question too, man. Remember an inherently neutral pattern that has higher lows and lower highs? It is not an equilateral triangle. T. Benson, are you there, man? Equilateral triangle, dude. Isn't an equilateral triangle this? Unless I'm completely wrong. Isn't this equilateral triangle? What am I supposed to do with that, dude? If I wanted to, I could do this, and then it's like the Ethereum logo or a diamond. Right, it's like something like that. I can't remember. Something like that, dude. We're doing a little art. Got all creative today. I don't know, man. Dang it, dude. How to delete all this? So, no equilateral triangle, dude. Symmetrical triangle. Measure move will put you at the top of the channel. The channel we've been developing since we broke out of the falling wedge, but whatever, dude. All right. A lot of support down here. And then, like, you know, Cobb, man, was in here and asking about it. It's like, yeah, man, I guess you could look at it, anchor point 1 and 2, and all these anchor points here. And it's like, yeah, maybe there's a much larger, like, triangle going on, too, which is cool. But, you know, it's even if you run up this measure move here, you're getting very, very close to that area again, right? So that's it, dude. Just waiting, dude. I mean, it's like boring, dude. Like, I'm not like, oh, God, we gotta look at XRP again. We just do the same analysis for the 10 trillionth time. It's not my fault, dude. Yeah, but we'll look at the BNB. You know, I read a quote. I shared it with Logan. I can't remember. I don't think I had time, or I didn't share it with Jeff. But I loved it, man. And I'll never forget it now. It's like burnt in my brain. Life begins when your comfort zone ends. Simple. And it's very true. It made me think. It's like, it's true. Are you really living when you're in your comfort zone? I don't know. I got a lot out of it, so it was good for me anyway to hear it. It was Tony, dude. Yeah, Jeff, man, it was Tony, dude. What's up, Crypto Heavy, dude? Hey, can I tell him, man? All in on Venice, dude. It wasn't much of a meetup. I mean, I guess it was, but it was just me going to Cali to hang out with the peoples. So the Landcat. What's up? Good morning, crazy stuff, dude. Yeah, no sleep, indeed, Jeff. I hear that, man. I hear that, dude. What's up, Prosperity Plus, dude? Print Jaggers, I don't even know what that is, dude, okay? It doesn't show up on TradingView, so it's probably not important. if the target of the cipher is reached. You're talking about what kind of target, though? You talking about the target for the trade or the target for entry for the trade, right? Because that, so I even on the thumbnail, like I put 786 target, like I'm like, because it's the target we're looking for an entry, but it's like that could be confusing. That's what I said, 786 retrace on the thumbnail. So because the targets would be the 382 and the 618 100% from the low to high from C to D. I don't mean to blast it upside, but we've looked at it before, dude. It looked like a wedge, I guess, right? Some sort. Ugh. I don't know, I guess we'll put it on the list, man. Oh my god, my back's killing me. Okay, Julia. Isn't that crazy? You got XRP with Sim Triangle Inception and then Ethereum with Rising Wedge Inception. Holy crap. Okay, made it through some chat. Oh my god, we did it, man. Dang, dude, this thing's just holding on with the skin of his chinny chin chin. Jeez, man. Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Somehow somebody just keeps on rolling, dude. Alright. That's crazy, man. Alright, so we're zoomed out. Remember the structure you were in. You broke out of it, right? You broke out on the 5th, 6th, 7th of February. High to low. Since we hit this low, we have now retraced 88.6% of the way. We hit pretty much $16 right on the dot. But it's since sold off a little bit, but not much. And that's what's crazy about this, dude. I mean, it looked like an ascending triangle or something, right, up here. I mean, I have this as the channel, right, is really just disregarding the crap out of this trend line. This pattern, it just doesn't even matter. So, whatever, we just plot what it's doing, right? And you just see that it's either we had a triangle or now we're just saying, hey man, it's just a whatever, you know, like another wedge or something, right? Whatever. But it seems like you're starting to fall out of it maybe a little bit, but you're hitting the 50 moving average. Dude, you had bearish divergence and still somehow ran to the upside. And that's testament, dude, like, it's like, get out of the way if things are like extremely bullish, man. The trends are bullish. This thing's been bullish since, dude, it all turned around like in December, man. So since December to now, it's just been like higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Okay, so what happens when your trend's bullish and you have bearish stuff? Sometimes, man, like, your bearish indicators are not going to be nearly as reliable as they would be you, because you're like counter trend trading, sorry. All right, so if we just get rid of this for a second to see if it makes sense. I mean, it definitely looks like it, doesn't it? I mean, to some degree. It could just be crazy, man. I don't know. I mean, sure, it could just break out again. But, like, the way it was before, it was just like this, right? And you're out, and you're just kind of, like, back testing, right? You're back testing that area. There was once a resistance as support, but you just move it on up a little bit. You can just see the two of slipping converging trend line to rising wedge. Yeah, maybe some, man, pretty much. Daily, be good for us here. I'm a little like, dude, just, this is exactly the stuff you see when you're very, very bullish, okay? So, I mean, daily, it does show up, right? It definitely on the daily shows up as being there, and we're like out now, like we like fell out, right? So it's just not a very big pattern on the daily, but you can definitely see it. Upsloping converging trend lines. Alright. So we'll see how far we go, man. We're high above the 20-day. 20-day moving average is going to put you around 1424. So that's easily somewhere we can retrace to at any given moment now. Just showing how crazy we are, crazy bullish we are. It's something going on right now, and I know this could change, but I mean, if you look from a high point here to the higher point, you show them bearish divergence on the RSI. So that's very real. It's not a joke. I mean, it's not a joint. Okay. High, and they're higher high, right? You get the same stuff, right? It's just like lower levels, positive momentum. But you might, I mean, you know, it's not a very clear, you know, here's a swing high, but you don't really know. Like, it hasn't pulled back enough, I think, to be a major swing high. So either way, you're showing higher prices with diverging oscillators. That's it. I mean, that's very real. And your volume, of course, is lower too. So you have receding volume, diverging oscillators from the price action. You're very, very high from your 20-day and 50-day. The 50-day moving average, $11, man. So, dude, 886. All right. Have fun, man. Have a lot of fun. Okay. Wild ride. Golden zone. Straight through it, dude. Like nothing. Like butter, dude. Like butter. All right, BNB. There you go, dude. What were we talking about? Trading to live stream it? What happened, dude? Oh, you're talking about, oh yeah, Emily. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Can you hear me? Little probes, can you hear me? Something like that, dude. Hey, Alex. I'm tired. How are you, dude? Thanks, Sloppy Toppy, dude. Much love, dude.
Live TA with Matre and
Live
LA
TA.
live from the Nutella Studios in San Dimas, California. Excellent, dude. Could you please check XLM? Thank you.
Dude. Yeah. Yes, I can. Thanks, Wilson. Playing fish on a castaway island. Alright. Dude, this guy, like, doing TA said, island. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Good God. Alright, so, whoa, come on, dude. Alright, so, from that high, that discernible swing high, to our low point, we've hit the golden retrace, the 786, right? That's it. And I think our consensus this weekend, or in California, it doesn't seem like, you know, things have changed in terms of, you know, we're not like, I don't know. Look, dude, there's cultural differences from the East Coast to West Coast, so nothing changed here on the TA charts, okay? Everything still checks out. We're still, and it looks like potentially a rising wedge. I mean, you had some divergence that sold off a little bit, but just kept on upsloping. So you could just keep on going, man. You just keep on going in between there. But we know we're in the large of that megaphone, right? BNB was in a megaphone too. It was way crazier though, like way crazier. So I just think you got an impulse here and a small rising wedge. If you broke out, a measure move would just be, it wouldn't be that big a deal at all, man. But just take heed of the upsloping converging trend lines. All right, there you go. So from a breakout, wherever XLM broke out, measurement is going to put you around like 10 cents. It's pretty close to the beginning of the structure of the small pattern. All right, these red upsloping trend lines to converge. All right, so yeah, dude. And okay, yep. So the RSI bearish divergence continues, right? High, higher high, highest high so far, and you're making lower levels of relative strength every time. So still continue, like just chaining. Chain link 1000 into the year, dude. We're just chain RSI bearish diverging. Okay, bearishly diverging. above all 3 moving averages right now. But dude, I mean, like, what could you ask for if this is an overall bearish trend? Very bearish. You hit the golden zone, the top of the golden zone, at the golden retrace. Man, this is a pretty good day, right? Pretty good day. Expecting much more, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be tougher to believe. It'd be nice, but just look, a lot of resistance up here, right? You got a small pattern with the top trend line and your larger pattern with the top trend line. You know, it started February 8th. So that's it, Wilson, dude. Thanks again, the 589, man. All right. Gangs. Dude, let's start. Why are we going to look at GTBP OTC penny stock, dude? That sounds like awful, dude. I thought we were friends, dude. I thought we were friends, man. So true, Stoner, man. Bridges are falling down. The flooding is causing havoc. Yeah, see, they put it off. Melissa, the government, the Iowa government. They must have been Cyclone alums. Iowa State. Boo. Get it together. Yeah, Melissa, well, tis the season, right? You know, transitional seasons cause the craziest weather, right? Spring and autumn. Man, I want to go see a tornado and I want to go live stream it, dude, so bad. You have no idea. It's like itching. I'm like itching. I'm just like thinking, like, I'm just gonna go up to Oklahoma, man, see Billy, dude, and just go storm chase. All right, and we'll do TA, of course, but it'll just be like, my day stream will be tornado chases, night stream will just be TA, right? Why do I not use it, Crypto Mirror? Why not, man? I don't know, because I have a system that works. I like what I have. You can use it, man. Nothing wrong with it. It kind of works like the RSI, dude. Or if you hit it like 90 or whatever, you're overbought, you know. It's just like kind of redundant. I don't know. Like, this is enough oscillators and indicators for me. I'm good with it, dude. But like, I'm not telling you you can't use it and it's not good and it doesn't work. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. But it's like, you realize though, right? There are like literally like a billion indicators, right? A billion. So like, if you ask me why I don't use the stochastic RSI, then it's like I have to answer that same question about every single other indicator. I just have to like automate an answer. Okay. Awesome, Melissa. Thanks for tuning in, chiming in, and hanging out with us, as always. Much love. Yeah, here we are, chilling, man. Dude, y'all, it's like, just look at every coin, man, ever. It's like, okay, man, calm down. Jeez. It's like, no one's asking for, like, the same coins. You wanna look at silver? You wanna look at turf? You wanna look at BCN, dude? Jeez. This is better than nothing. Alright, give me a second on this one. Okay. I don't know. It's a low liquidity S coin, right? Nice to break the upside. Very cool. Very cool. Looks like an Adam and Eve double bottom out the yin yang, right? I mean, look at this, dude. The V and then the U. Kind of weird pinnacle though. I mean, that's like way up here. Jeez. So I don't know though. I mean, like, and if you had anchor point 1 and 2, you'd broken. You didn't really do anything. Okay. but was nice. It was real nice because you had all this divergence going on Augur, Julia. Just gonna like that till it right there. That looks really, really good on the daily too. So, but like, you know, your target would be like up to 45.94 if we were to get there, but I just don't know if you're gonna get there because you're like diverging, I think. Interesting. It looks like a triangle. I mean, obviously, like just high lows. But I don't know what these wicks do. I really don't. Because you have like 1, 2, 3 touch points there. I mean, it's almost like an ascending triangle. But then others would just argue. Others would argue and be like, nah, man. Nah, dude. You're wrong, Ray. It's a sim triangle. It's a car. Alright, you got like these stupid wicks. Okay, great. But then you got... Well, it's really 4 touch points. 5 touch points. 5 touch points versus 1 and 2, right? You have 1 and 2. So I get 5 touch points here versus 2 touch points. So what makes more sense? It seems like this might make more sense of a potential pattern. So, and you know, how do we go about targeting these things? And really, it's going to be close enough. I mean, if you got a sim triangle, if you plot it that way, the target's going to be different for a measure move, right? Measure move is going to put you up at like 41.99, but if it takes a turn for the worse, you're just looking for 33.14, right? So we know these things can go either way, even though they're inherently bullish, especially after a move up. All right, we moved up, forming that triangle, and yeah, could be nice, could be real nice on Augur. Very, very large potential Adam and Eve, double bottom at this point, right? Excuse me. Wow. Pretty cool, man. And if anything you had here, you broke out, obviously, dude. So we don't even need to talk about it. You broke out, you went sideways for a while like a lot of alts, and you just pumped, man. That's great. Great news. Okay. Yeah, this is Augur Rep, R-E-P. Windstorm Chaser stream. It's coming, man. One day, I swear. You know a couple of Storm Chasers? Really, dude? Because that's my dream, man. That's what I've wanted to do my whole life. Like, seriously. That was like my childhood dream, dude. Alright. Holy crap. Trying to tip. I think you meant type. Because you said TYP. Can't tell me, man. Yeah, it was like a little exciting. And now it's not as exciting. It's okay. It's like... It's definitely okay. It's not like, ugh, terrible, right? We've been live now 49 minutes. Somehow, some way. It's like, I feel like I'm running on the Jesus fumes. Okay? That's what's keeping me going. The Jesus fumes. Jeez. Loster wants to look at this, dude. Go ahead and ruin my night, man. Be bearish. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Scrubby. Scrub coin. Or it's not even, it looks like a scrub coin. It's even worse. This is what scrub coins will look like one day. Alright? They'll look like this one day. We just don't have enough historical data. Alright, give it a few years. Give it a few years, man. It'll be awful. Dude, I would never touch this, but if you want to touch it, man, go ahead. Let's take a look at the daily. But yeah, you're probably, yeah, man, it looks like it's getting tired for sure, dude. Definitely does. I mean, good on you for finding it, I guess. It's just terrible, man. It could just, like, dude, you could have this bullish stuff, right? Divergence, and it could just not work out, right? It could just keep on selling off. So yeah, you're diverging on the RSI bullishly, and then you got positive momentum on slightly lower lows. But look, dude, 20-day moving average just completely every time getting rejected like a scrub. And anytime you break the 20, you're hitting the 50 and selling off. So I don't know, man. And then you like fib extend it, you get your fib extensions, you just go from like the low point to the high point, and then you're sitting, like maybe wait for 22.58 cents, because like you got that down there, right? You got the 1618 fib extension, okay, but for now it's awful, dude. Major fib extensions, scrubtastic, all time lows, man. Wow. Okay. Sure thing, Julia. Anytime. I've ever had 589 likes. I think episode 142 we had almost 1,000 likes. It was nuts, dude. That was the most legendary night in the history of this show, of any live stream I've ever done. The most historical and memorable one was episode 142. If you haven't seen episode 142, you might as well just go and check it out and just sit through it, because it's like literally nuts. It's crazy, man. The dumpster just won't burn. This thing's been burning forever, dude. Oh yeah, been burning forever, dude. Ow. Use it. Okay, man. I think Slavi Toppy wanted to see VeChain. So we'll look at VeChain. Here it is, man. Ascending triangle. You broke out. You broke out, man. And you really just downslipping consolidation, right? And then what happened? You kind of broke out, but you're not making higher highs yet. And we know the measured move of this pattern is way up here. It's like 152, and we've only gotten as high as the 236 of 142 sats. So there you go, man. There you go, right from your major discernible swing high to low. The golden zone is between 167 sats and 207 sats. You've already broken out. You're near the back test area. I mean, you've already bounced a little bit at this point. So, man, it's beautiful, dude. It's just momentum shifted, higher lows over and over and over, and then a pop, a nice pop, breakout, dude. Vet to BTC. We've been watching it, dude. We look at it almost every day. I don't know where Logan is. Like, we parted ways. He went to his buddy's house somewhere in LA, and I went to the airport. And that was it, dude. Whew. Okay. Whew. Okay, y'all. Good show. It's been a good one. Short and sweet. I'm tired. Y'all aren't talking. It's late. I get it. So it's just, nah. But hey, education, the wonderful Bearish Cypher Pattern. It's going to be nice, man. We're going to clip it for the patrons. Hand delivered on the Patreon feed soon. All right. So, Jeff, man. Dan and Melissa and Billy, thank y'all for the contributions. Thanks for the likes, the love, the support. Thanks for the one crazy person who's just disliking the video. He's like done it a third time now. It's like weird. It's like, dude, we all know it's just you, one person, dude. It's not like everyone knows, like, you know, when someone comes online and tries to help people and you're disliking them because you thought I don't know what's. Dude, it's beyond me. There's just a lot of lunatics on the internet, dude, and we just have to deal with them. They like come and go, man. They come and go. All right, so He's not the first, and he's certainly not the last. All right. So I will be back tomorrow. Love y'all. Till next time. Respect the TA.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Adios, turd nuggets.